good morning. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Where am I? Well, I love you like little pigs, but I'm in my pajamas and, well, my bird pajamas, and we're just not going to show you me today. We're going to show you pretty Maran eggs. So, catch my drift? Yeah, barn hair don't care, but bed hair does. So we ain't going there right now. But the heart of the video is I am beginning to incubate eggs again. So here's the deal. So you are following me along on my journey with my Black Copper Marans. I actually have one rooster. Actually, I have two, but I have JJ separated in the love shack. And of course, he has 7 girls, okay? Well, I was going to give it till the very end of February to do this, but I'm getting a little anxious. Not that I have patience or anything like that, but I want to see how we're doing in terms of fertility here and what we get. Now, these eggs have been pulled over the last week. I'm getting anywhere from 2 up to 5 eggs a day. And I did try to pick the darker. Some of my girls are laying some pretty decent dark eggs. And some of my older girls, well, I think they're pretty much losing their ink. But it doesn't mean they're not going to give me good babies, right? So what I'm saying is we've had the love shack going over there for a couple of weeks. And I like to give my birds, some people say 14 days, some people say 30. Well, 30 days would put me till next week, but I'm anxious. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and put them in the incubator because they're really starting to look really good. So because I'm doing this before the 30-day mark, some of these could, well, they may not be fertile at all. But number 2, I am also looking at the potential of half-breeds, okay? I know that JJ is having 50 shades of Maran over there and is doing great with the girls, but you know, some of these birds are a little bit older and he's a couple of years old now, so I'm checking fertility, checking to see what I get. So I'm going to put these in the incubator and I expect half breeds. I may get some fulls, but I may get some halves. Several of you have asked me about selling items, and one reason I want to explain having this video done and I'm making it is because I want to explain that I am not expanding my Marans right now to be a breeder. I know that some people go, what? I may do that in the future, but I'm not doing that right now. I also want to bring in some other birds from other farms to continue with it, to progress with genetics and things like that. But right now, this project is literally for my own love of Black Copper Marans and the darker eggs, and I think they're just great birds. They're, you know, I have never culled one or butchered one. I've never eaten one, but they're supposed to be fabulous for that too. So just want to say that if you are using an incubator, I like to collect my eggs up to 7 days. Okay, if you can get your eggs going, store them really nicely and keep them, really safe and sound up to 7 days. Once you hit day 6 or 7, boom, you got to roll with it, baby. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm marking these eggs one side with an X. As you see here, one side with an X and the other side with an O. I don't know why this confuses people. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's so funny how I get, what's the X's and O's for? Is that hugs and kisses? Guys, with my incubator, it doesn't rotate them for me. I use the Magic Fly. It's very affordable and it works very well for me, okay? I may get a larger one soon, just to hold more eggs. I think I'm at that point now, 4 years later, but I haven't been. And it works really well as what I've got now and as a backup. So I mark one side X and one side O because you have to turn your eggs. So what I'm going to do is put these in the incubator today, this morning, okay? I mean, I'm just now having coffee, okay? And I'm going to let them sit for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning, not today, tomorrow morning, I start rotating the eggs, and that will be day 1, okay? And you do that up until the end of day 17. We've talked about that before. But that is what the X's and O's are. Hugs and kisses. We're going to call this hugs and kisses, okay? Hugs and kisses. That is really what this is for. So that you know, okay, I put them in there as O's, and then later I'm going to turn them to X. So I know that I've turned all my eggs, and I try to do it 3 times a day. If I can go up to 5 times a day. It just depends. But I'm usually morning, afternoon, and night, okay, up until day lockdown period. So I hope this answers some questions, and so you can kind of see some of these are lighter. But I've got one girl that's over there that is potentially a half-breed already. I got her from a local breeder, and I've always questioned if she does really good though, but I don't know. So long story short, I'm testing my flock, I'm testing the fertility, I'm testing how they get along, and I've had a lot of emails and questions come in about selling eggs and birds and chicks. And guys, I love you like little pigs. I'm just not there yet, okay? Bear with me, and it may be a while. If I sell my eggs to you for your farm, and you're going to pay me for Maran eggs or Maran birds, which are not necessarily standard prices because, you know, they take a lot of care, I want to give you the best, okay? So if I do that, I will definitely let you know. God love you. I thank you so much for supporting our farm and just loving us like you do. I mean, really, and loving our birds and our stories and everything. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the Magic Fly incubator. They're going to sit snug as a bug in a rug till tomorrow morning, and we start rotating it. And, you know, I'll have that candler out probably on day 3 because I get so anxious. We'll keep you posted on this progression. And you know what, guys? If they're half-breeds, aren't we all these days? We're getting into genealogy now. But we love them just the same. I find that my half-breeds in a lot of cases here on the farm are some of my best birds, my best roosters, and my girls end up giving me the best eggs. So it's all good, and we just press forward. All right, guys, so we have them in. I know it looks dark, but we have 10 here. And then we have 10 over here. have I done this many before? Crazy chicken lady never knows. But again, I also keep a water bottle right by. So when I flip the eggs, if I need to fill the little chamber back there, these work really, really well because they're, you know, small at the top and you can just go down in there and you don't spill the water. So that works really well. The temperature right here is all building back up to 38 degrees Celsius. So that's where you want to be with the Magic Fly, okay? So I'll put a link down below for you to see. And I know some people ask me, is this the same? I'm not sure exactly. I think that we have a situation where maybe the company has switched names, okay? So, but it is the same incubator. I've had both of these for, well, this one I've had going on 4 years now. Works really great. This is a secondary one I added because, well, too much is never enough, obviously. So we'll keep you posted. This is going to really explain some things to me as far as how we're doing. And, hey, more chickie babies are a good thing. We'll see you on the next video.